Hey y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and today I'm gonna take the Nikon Z6 and the 24-70 f4, and I'm gonna shoot some urban decay photography. Let's do this, come on. I've come up here off of Manufacturer's Road. Actually, that's Manufacturer's Road right there. And I've just been walking around looking for something interesting to photograph. And I've decided, since all of this industry is up here on this side of the road, that I'd just do some urban decay, because there's a lot of old industry up here. And with that old industry comes rundown infrastructure. And it can be interesting photos. So there's a smokestack right there. You probably can't tell it from the video, but that's Rock 10. It's a paper mill, if I remember right. I'm gonna try to get around and get a photo of that smokestack as well. But right here's the Amoco storage tanks for the asphalt system. I'm gonna get a photo of that, and just basically some stuff around the area, and try to get some interesting photos. Challenge myself a little bit, come up with something new. Let's do this. It's kind of interesting what I'm finding here. This Amoco facility is in operation, but I don't see anybody here, and all of the old office buildings are like they're abandoned. That one's got a big bush growing up through the middle of it. They might actually, no, it don't even look like they mowed the yard around this one. And this building looks significantly newer. Restricted area, unauthorized entry constitutes a breach of security. Interesting. That'll make for an interesting photograph. Let's see what I can get out of that. Since I'm walking back to the truck now, here's my thoughts on the XT4. It's a new camera. People have been asking me if I'm going to upgrade my XT3. The answer is no. It does have IBIS, which I wanted in the XT3, but I've gotten used to shooting without it, so it's not that big of a problem. I don't see the real need in it. I mean, yeah, it gives you all these stops of stabilization, but it just doesn't, I don't see the value in selling the XT3. It's not really there. Yeah, you're gonna have to have new batteries, and I'm not wanting to try and get rid of all that. I've got several batteries and a grip and all that jazz. So I'm not gonna sell it. I'm just gonna use it. There's not enough change to push me to it. I've figured a workaround for the flippy screen problem. I don't need a flippy screen. So, yeah, it's a nice camera. I'm sure it'll take phenomenal photos, but I'll just use my XT3 for a while. Mainly, I'm gonna wait and see if that mode dial acts up and gives trouble like the one on mine does on the new camera. And if it does, then I'll know not to get into it. I'm gonna wait and see how that pans out first. All right, I've moved the truck down because I didn't want to walk all the way down here. But got a few architectural shots of this old building. Put the strap back on my camera. I was running it handheld. Not near as easy to do when running a GoPro rig and your microphone and all the other crap you need to make a YouTube video with. So, all right, let's see what I can do here. Got a lot of steam coming off of this factory. So maybe I can get a cool photo of this smokestack. Try to get past this wire and get it out of frame just by walking closer. Yeah, there we go.
One eternity later.
Looks pretty good. If you don't do these little kinds of like little short-term time limited excursions, you really should look into it. It's a way of expanding your eye for photography without having to really spend a bunch of time on it. You can pretty easily carve out, like I've done this in about a half an hour, and I'm just looking for opportunities in the mundane, basically trying to get something interesting. Man, his brakes suck. Just trying to get something interesting out of what's available, you know. And if you get just one interesting photo out of the deal, then it was worth the trouble. If you get zero, it's still worth the trouble because you're still practicing, you know. So the magic comes from practice. If you don't get opportunity to get out and practice, you'll never get better. So that's part of what today is about. So yeah, until next time, get your camera out and go take a picture with it. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.